Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to do a fall tutorial. I already have my face toned, washed, moisturized, so I'm just going to start with priming it. So for today's primer I'm going to use the Porefessional by Benefit. When I use this product I actually just use it right here on my nose and right under my eyes where my pores really show. And that's probably my most troubled area, is right there. I'm going to actually do something a little bit different. Now normally I would do my foundation and my concealer before I do my eyes, but since today I'm going to be working with glitter, I'm actually going to do my eyes first. Normally when you work with glitter, you're going to do your eyes first because it is going to cause a lot of fallout and you want to be able to wipe that away. The best that I try to do when I have fallout with glitter, what I do is I just grab a brush and I put some powder here. It just helps it to get a little bit more loose, especially because I just put product on there. So I put the powder there and it's just going to be able to kind of mix in with that glitter, so when I wipe it away it won't be just that glitter that's going to be sticking to my skin. I'll have some product underneath that. So what I suggest when you're working with glitter is getting a glitter glue, a really good glitter glue. So I actually use Too Faced glitter glue, and with this it's really awesome. It's not too sticky to where if you put it on your eyes, like, you're not going to be able to open your eye because it's going to be clumpy. It's actually really smooth, but it just keeps the glitter there on your eyelid. It ain't going nowhere. Today I actually got a bunch of glitter products. It's by Glitter World on Instagram. You can find them, and I will of course put links below to all the products that I have used. So today I'm going to be using Orbit Orange. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I just get their mini pots because there's so much glitter in this and you don't use a lot of glitter. That's really important. What I'm going to do is actually work on the crease of my eye with this. Sometimes you can just go in with glitter depending on the look that you're going for. I don't want it to be so harsh when it's at the crease of my eye. So today I'm going to be using the Morphe 35T palette. I use this palette on everything. I mean, it literally is the best palette ever. I use it on my brides. I use it for photo shoots. I use it for everyday look. I mean, they just have so many neutral colors. The Morphe R37 brush. It's a blending brush, just like that. So what you do is you're just going to put it in the crease of your eye, and I go all the way to the inner corner of my eye, and that is just going to help it stay in there. So I blend it out. I'm going to be using this shade as well as this shade. These are the two that I'm using today. This part, I would say just make sure that you have a really clean surface because it is going to get messy. Also make sure that you're not wearing anything that you're going to be actually leaving in for the day because you are going to get glitter on your clothes. So I just go in using just a smaller brush like this. I just use a brush that I don't really care about because this is what the glue is going to be going on, and so it's going to get sticky and yucky. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to squirt a little bit on the brush itself, and then I'm just going to apply it on my lid like so, and just really make sure that I am covering that whole surface. After that is done, it's already tacky. You don't need it to dry. It already comes out tacky. So what I'm going to do is you just go in with the pot here. You're going to get a lot. Tap off. Go in again. Tap off. This is the part that gets a little bit tricky. When you do this, you do not swipe across your eyelid. You pat it in and really push it into that glue so that it sticks. Now this is going to take a little while for you to do. But this is the way to ensure that you're not going to have a bunch of missing parts with the glitter. And I'll show you guys a little trick that I use to really make it look full and not patchy on your eyelid. So when you go through and you apply for this first time, try to get it all over your eyelid. If you don't, that's okay, because we are going to go back over it with glue and fill in those spots that you have not gotten on your eye. And when I wore this the other day, I actually just used my makeup wipe and it came right off. You don't have to worry about trying to force it off because it came right off when I washed my face and used my makeup wipe. You can see there's a little bit of patchiness. That's okay, we're gonna go back through. Okay, so you let that tackiness kind of dry down a little bit, so then you just go into the other eye. Do the same thing that you did with the first eye. So now that we're done with the glitter, I'm going to go back through with another Morphe brush, and I'm kind of just going to kind of get that excess glitter off. Now, when you use your product down on your cheeks as well, it'll help with getting that glitter off. I'm going to go ahead and do liner. I found it to be better with working with glitter that you use a pomade gel liner. You have to be really careful when using the liner with it because the glitter can clump up. So what I always do is I work on my outer corner and then I work towards my inner corner. So with this, I'm just going to do a really simple wing, and it's okay if it gets a little messy because we're going to go through and clean that up. The most important part is you don't want to drag a lot. You're going to have to drag right on the outer corner to get that initial wing, but then after that, you won't. So I'm just going to grab on there, pull that down right there. That's all together, and of course go down the neck. And jawline, bring it down the neck. You don't want that noticeable line between your neck and your face. So I'm of course breaking out right now. I've had so much going on in my life. So I'm a full coverage queen. Hence as to why I use the Kat Von D. I absolutely love it. Alright, so after that is done, what I do before I start my concealer is I do set a couple places on my face because they tend to crease very quickly. So I just grab that beauty blender and I push it in right here. I get those smile lines really bad and they start creasing immediately. So I just go around and then right there by my nose. Put that in. And with concealer, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I am in the shade Fair. I go as light as I possibly can. And this concealer has been amazing. It's very lightweight, but full coverage and very blendable. So under the eyes right here, I get really big bags under my eyes because I don't sleep. So I go just like that. Through there. Just like so. X there. There. After that is done, just go back through. I always pull it up here. And press that into the skin so you can set it. Just like so. Perfect. Powder, I use the Laura Mercier, and this is the translucent powder. We're gonna go in with contour. I use the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M403 brush. Everybody does their contour different. How I do it is you look from your top of your ear and I bring it down to about right here. Start like that, move back and forward, and then circular motions. Just like so. I go through my tone just a little bit here. Get rid of that double chin. Just do it like that. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, and then for my nose, I just go in kind of with a fluffier, smaller brush. Get a little bit of product. Then what I like to do after that is I grab that bigger brush and I kind of blend that through as well. Just like so. Perfect. Alright, so then after that I go in to do my blush and I use the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I like to use the Rose Spritz in Amaretto. So this is the Rose Spritz in Amaretto. That out as well. Then a little on the tip and keep this bow. Perfect. So after that is done, it is time for eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Brow Definer to outline my brows. So first I'll grab my brush my brows. So this is a part that does take me a while. Excuse me, I'm going to bend down while I do this. So I use the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara. So before I put my lashes on, I just go through and put some on my tops. Now I am just going to apply my lashes. So then after those lashes are on, I'm just going to go back through and curl them. Like that. And then just apply a little bit more product. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is today's fall tutorial. I will leave descriptions on products down below. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. I'm going to be making new videos every week. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, guys. And I can't wait to see you again. Mwah!